From heated clashes to shocking gestures, football has seen its share of disrespect. Join us as we count down the top 10 most infamous moments in the sport's history. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Number 10. Rekindled rivalry. Suarez refuses handshake with Evra. 2012. In 2012, tensions flared anew between Liverpool's Luis Suarez and Manchester United's Patrice Evra. The two players had a history, with Suarez receiving an 8-match ban in 2011 for racially abusing Evra. When the teams met again in the Premier League, all eyes were on the pre-match handshake. In a controversial move, Suarez refused to shake Evra's hand, sparking anger from the French defender and igniting a media firestorm. The match itself saw United win 2-1, with Evra celebrating in front of Suarez, further escalating the tension. Suarez ultimately apologized for his snub, but the incident highlighted the lack of sportsmanship and the lingering effects of past transgressions. Number 9. Red card rage. Hazard kicks ball boy. 2013. The 2013 League Cup semi-final between Chelsea and Swansea City witnessed a moment of red-hot frustration from Chelsea's Eden Hazard. Trailing by 2 goals on aggregate, the pressure mounted on Hazard and his team as the final whistle neared. In a rush to get the game restarted, Hazard approached the ball boy, Charlie Morgan, to retrieve the ball. However, Morgan, following his designated role, attempted to waste time, hindering Hazard's efforts. This triggered a moment of poor sportsmanship from the Belgian winger. In a regrettable outburst, Hazard lashed out with a kick towards Morgan's ribs. The referee, with no room for debate, showed Hazard a straight red card, sending him off the pitch. While both Hazard and Morgan later apologized for their actions, the incident serves as a stark reminder of how even the most talented players can succumb to the heat of the moment, leading to rash decisions that overshadow the beautiful game. Number 8. Captain's outburst. Abraham's shoving match, 2019. The November 2019 Bundesliga clash between Eintracht Frankfurt and SC Freiburg witnessed a regrettable lapse in sportsmanship from Frankfurt's captain David Abraham. In the dying seconds of the match, with his team desperately chasing an equalizer, the ball went out of play. Freiburg manager Christian Streich seemingly exchanged a few words with Abraham. However, instead of maintaining his composure as a leader, Abraham reacted impulsively by shoving Streich to the ground. This triggered a confrontation on the sidelines, forcing officials to intervene. The severity of Abraham's actions resulted in a red card, a hefty 7-week suspension, and a €25,000 fine. The incident served as a cautionary tale, highlighting the importance of captains leading by example and maintaining control even in the most pressurized situations on the pitch. Number 7. A stamp on genius. Pepe's challenge on Messi, 2012. The 2012 Copa del Rey quarter-final between Real Madrid and Barcelona was marred by a moment of controversy involving defender Pepe. With the game locked at 1-1, a foul on Barcelona's Lionel Messi ignited a brief on-field skirmish. In the midst of the confrontation, Pepe crossed paths with Messi and appeared to deliberately stamp on the Argentine's hand as he lay on the ground. Remarkably, the referee missed the incident, and despite replays seeming to show intent, Pepe escaped punishment at the time. He later issued an apology, claiming it was unintentional, and the Spanish Federation surprisingly accepted this explanation. The incident left a sour taste for many fans who believed the action warranted disciplinary action, adding another layer of controversy to this heated rivalry. Number 6. Friendly fire. Bowyer vs Dyer, 2005. The 2005 Premier League match between Newcastle United and Aston Villa witnessed a scene of utter bewilderment. With Newcastle trailing 3-0 and frustration simmering, teammates Lee Bowyer and Kieran Dyer inexplicably turned on each other. An argument erupted on the pitch, rapidly escalating into a physical fight. Teammates and officials scrambled to separate the brawling duo, leaving the crowd and commentators stunned. Red cards were a formality for both players, a consequence of their disgraceful on-field behavior. Reports later revealed that Bowyer's anger stemmed from a perceived lack of passes from Dyer. This internal conflict not only hurt Newcastle's chances of salvaging the match, but also dealt a significant blow to the spirit of sportsmanship. The FA responded with fines and suspensions, while Bowyer even faced additional punishment from the police for threatening behavior towards his own teammate. The incident remains a reminder of the importance of teamwork and professionalism, even in the face of adversity. Number 5. Disrespectful silence. Chelsea fans boo Hillsborough tribute, 2012. The 2012 FA Cup semi-final between Chelsea and Tottenham was supposed to be a celebration of football. However, a moment of profound disrespect cast a long shadow over the match. During a 1-minute silence held in memory of the victims of the Hillsborough disaster, a section of Chelsea fans chose to disrupt the solemn remembrance with jeers and boos. This act of utter disregard wasn't simply a lack of respect for the dead, it was a callous disregard for the suffering of the families and survivors of the tragedy. The Hillsborough disaster, where 96 Liverpool fans lost their lives in a stadium crush, remains a painful scar on the heart of English football. The silence was meant to be a moment of reflection and unity, a time to acknowledge the human cost of that fateful day. The Chelsea fans' actions shattered that unity and served as a stark reminder that even in the midst of passionate competition, there are lines that should never be crossed. Number 4. A shadow over the game. Thatcher's elbow on Mendes, 2006. The 2006 Premier League encounter between Portsmouth and Manchester City was marred by a moment of shocking violence. During a challenge for the ball, Manchester City defender Ben Thatcher unleashed a flying elbow that struck Portsmouth midfielder Pedro Mendes directly in the jaw. The sickening impact rendered Mendes unconscious as he was propelled into the advertising hoardings. Thankfully, Mendes made a full recovery within a few days. This incident transcended the boundaries of competitive spirit. Thatcher's actions were met with swift condemnation, with Manchester City suspending him for 6 matches while the FA imposed a further 8-game ban. The incident cast a long shadow over the game, serving as a stark reminder of the importance of fair play and the potential consequences of reckless aggression on the pitch. Number 3. Unwritten rules broken. Luis Adriano's disputed goal. 2012. The 2012 Champions League group stage clash between FC Shakhtar Donetsk and FC Noord-Zeeland witnessed a controversial moment that sparked debate about sportsmanship. Following an injury stoppage, Shakhtar Donetsk's Willian attempted to restart play by returning the ball to Noord-Zeeland as a gesture of fair play. In a surprising turn of events, teammate Luis Adriano disregarded this unwritten rule. He seized possession of the rolling ball, catching the Noord-Zeeland defense off guard and slotted it past the stranded goalkeeper. While the goal itself was legal, Adriano's actions caused a major controversy. He was later handed a 1-match ban for violation of the principles of conduct, highlighting the importance of respecting the spirit of the game, even in the heat of competition. Number 2. A frayed relationship. Fabrizio's disrespectful gesture. Gaucho League match between Internacional and Ipiranga witnessed a moment of tension between a player and his own supporters. In a scene that surprised many, Internacional's Fabrizio reacted poorly to taunts from the crowd. Instead of rising above the provocation, Fabrizio directed a vulgar gesture towards the fans, raising both middle fingers in a moment of visible anger. This outburst of disrespect resulted in a suspension from the club, highlighting the importance of maintaining composure even in the face of jeers and criticism. The incident sparked discussions about the delicate relationship between footballers and their fan. Number 1. Tarnished triumph. Martinez's controversial celebration. 2022. Emiliano Martinez's performance as Argentina's goalkeeper was a major factor in their 2022 World Cup victory. His heroics earned him the Golden Glove Award for most clean sheets. However, the celebration that followed tarnished his achievement for some. Martinez raised eyebrows with a crude gesture involving the trophy, leaving a bewildered official looking on. While some found the act humorous, it sparked debate about sportsmanship and appropriate behavior on such a prestigious stage. The incident even led his club manager, Unai Emery, to express his disapproval. Martinez's actions served as a reminder that even in moments of triumph, maintaining respect and dignity is crucial. As we wrap up, let's remember to cherish the spirit of fair play and sportsmanship in football. Despite its controversies, the love for the game remains undiminished. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this.